Greetings, Doctor Who fans. We're now at the Allendale Town Centre in Allendale, of course, and we're about to go and visit the Museum of Neil Cole. Panning with me, look at this gentleman in front of me. His name is?
Brian.
Brian. Excellent name. It's my middle name as well, actually. But Brian with a Y, my middle name. There you are.
You are an I-man.
Yeah. You're an I-man, are you?
I-man.
I have an iPad as well, didn't I? There's the Allendale Forge Studios where they do the artwork and things with Debbie Doodles and whatever her name is. But we're going to go to the museum now and visit the TARDIS, do some filming there, and also film in Neil's museum, and hopefully have a interesting couple of hours or less. I'll see you there. I can get a picture of the TARDIS there, my friends.
Right.
This box is a Pandora. Oh, hang on, there's a truck coming. He's going to have to take the sign off though for your film, isn't he? Is there a queue to get in already?
Come and stand over here.
According to what he said, that was the blow up Robbie the Robot. From which film?
From where, sorry?
Which film?
Wind Planet?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, and which TV series?
No, I didn't know that one.
It was in 3 episodes of which TV series? No, maybe 4. Lost in Space. You know that?
Same one? Oh, I thought it was just...
Not this one, but I mean the real thing. You know, the one, it was. Yeah, it was a black.
How was like the arms? Yeah,
The arms. You've got the right to bear arms in this country, haven't you? Yeah. You have anyway. You see your bare arms. It's a queue to get in here. Every time I come here, it's usually empty. There's nobody here, but it's the first time it's in a queue. Right, good afternoon again, Doctor Who fans. We're now with Brian, who's doing his fan film, and plus visit to the Museum of Neil Cole, and we're doing a brief interview with Brian. He wants to tell us more about what his fan film involves and what's going to happen in the future episodes. Can you give us a little preview, or what's the word? Spoiler? Less of a spoiler.
No spoilers.
Right.
Come on, you should know better.
Yes, sorry, go on.
Okay, so the series is set to launch 1st of November this year in preparation for the 60th anniversary. Happy birthday, Who.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to kick off with an Autons story set in Newcastle, as that's where I'm from. Why change it to somewhere else? I thought that's a fantastic city. Let's shoot it there. And then as we go into 2024, we're going to see the Doctor and his companion Anna in prehistoric Earth, where they will encounter the Sea Devils and maybe something else.
Hopefully not Carl and Zar from the An Earthly Child.
No.
No.
They will stay in the fire in that little cave.
Yes.
And then we go well into 2024 with the 4-part Dalek epic.
Can you tell us who your co-stars are on this venture, my friend?
Co-stars. So Maria Carter plays the Doctor's companion Anna. You will find her appearance in the episodes is rather stagnated, which you will find out about when we meet the Daleks. Not all is as it seems. Everything you watch, you will have to pay careful attention to. There will be subtle hints that the Doctor is being, how should I put this well, spoiling it. Not everything is as it appears.
And whom is the main antagonist in this venture?
Main antagonist. So first adventure, I've got Harley Angelicus, who plays Miss Kinley. She's a Nestene duplicate, and she's trying to use the city of Newcastle to bring the Nestene consciousness to Earth. After that, there is a whole group of villains coming your way, some of which I'm not going to mention because when they come on screen I want you to be like, wow. Brilliant.
Thank you, Brian. And will your fan film appeal to all age groups?
Yes, it's child friendly and all the rest of it. There's no violence. I've kept it very much classic Who, so there's no romantic.
So you'd encourage us all to watch it. Will you watch it too, Neil Cole?
What's that?
His fan film.
Definitely.
There you are.
Definitely. definitely.
Support from all age groups.
All agrees. And speaking
Thank
of
you.
support, a massive thank you to Neil, allowing me to use his TARDIS police box here.
I don't know where you got that TARDIS from. It's brilliant though, yeah.
Yeah, that's there 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you just landed, haven't you?
Thank you
Yeah,
very
you just
much,
landed. Thank
Neil.
you. And thank you to Doctor for giving us an insight into your fan film. We'll all enjoy it. I look forward to it. You look great in that costume. Thank you.
Very much.
Take care. Okay, Doctor Who fans, we're at the museum and inside, and these are the new props. I'm just going to film the pictures there. Ice Warrior and Morlock. So these are the new ones. You're not going to take any pictures, Brian?
Yes, I was just getting my phone off for that, buddy.
I would if I was you. It's a memento of a day out of your life, my friend. A day in the life. There's a film in there somewhere. Or song, one of the two. I was going to bend my head in those places. This is the again the other sci-fi museum. Alien Shig Solia. Some of the spaces seem to be moved around. Some of the props. Madam Hydra. Look, there's a Star Wars drone. Star Wars troop, I should say. Darth Vader. Right, we'll stop there. Oh, some robots. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the Museum of Sci-Fi with Neil Cole in some unusual T-shirt, I have to say. Who's it with, Rush?
Oh, sorry, Rush. Rush. Yeah, Rush.
Star.
Rush. Rush are the band that if you like them, they're Rush and they're great, but if you don't like them, they're called Thrush because they're a bit irritating.
Hey, I'll have to edit that out, you know that, don't you?
No.
No, anyway, we're here to see these new props you have as an addition to the museum. They're wonderful and amazingly done, I have to say. So can we ask you to explain, please, the giant Independence Day
Yeah.
alien?
So I travelled about 2 weeks ago down to London through the night, getting a van. Should I turn this music down? It's pretty.
I love Dave Ross, but you know, Dave Ross gets a bit, you know, he's a bit manic, isn't he? He's a bit manic in his old age.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
So basically, yeah, I drove about 2 weeks ago down to London, where a chap who'd collected. He lived not very close to Elstree, Shepperton, wherever it was, and he had this from the time of production of Independence Day. This was, I believe, it could have been a background version. It was definitely made for promotional purposes. A very small number were from the original mold in the studios, and it's on a bespoke metal frame. I actually had to angle grind off the base because it wouldn't have fitted in here. And it was definitely used at the premiere in London of the actors.
Were there several made of this for the premiere, or just
There was nine in total made, but we don't know. What we don't know is were they made as background props. They're actually production. But what we do know is it was in the premiere, and then it was used, and then it was used in shops after that to promote sales and things. But there was only a handful made, and it's been an alien. I think probably because of its size and complexity, that's been.
It's lucky to survive, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah,
Right?
it is. It does need a lot of work, but I couldn't restore it out of the site because it was so big. I needed to get it in.
And you do sometimes say to us, don't you, on your YouTube videos, that you don't like to restore, like we've had them as original as possible, rather than do any embellishments.
Now, I mean, with this one, you could sculpt bits back and everything. I think what I'll probably do you can tell what it is actually, and because you can tell what it is, I'm tempted to just preserve it rather than sculpt it. I think you can see what it is. So I think I need to act quick.
You can.
I need to act quick so I don't lose any more of it.
Is it temperature dependent? This thing is it? I mean, is it sort of thing wouldn't survive in like a environment which the temperature was all wrong?
I mean, it was in.
Is this part of it? This?
Yeah. It was in a hallway in a Victorian mansion, basically, and so it was obviously kept sort of cool.
Not Grimm's Dyke.
No. So basically, with these
viewers might know that.
So basically, I think just coating it and preserving it, I think is what's needed. So,
excellent.
Yeah.
We move on to the Morlock now,
Yeah,
shall
well,
we? From the 2002 film, let's get that straight.
Yeah,
I believe there's a mask of the 1960 version.
Yeah, that's 1960 when I restored that. That was scraps
That was
of rubber.
spooky. That was a
Yeah,
spooky.
scraps of rubber. Basically, this one gets a bad. I think this gets a bad rep. This designer Morlock. I think
What
it's
for?
pretty good. I think it. This is an original Stan Winston head. It's got it's all animatronic inside. So it's one of
Is a screen used?
Yeah, one of the originals. It's got, you can see the eye gaps in the nostrils. Beside the nostrils, you can see where the actors looked out. The eyes are sort of in a hat that the actor wore. It's really cool. Anyway, it's all wired up and everything. But bottom line with it, it was on its way out, so I've managed to preserve it. And there's been no deterioration in about 8 years. I've had this, and basically this is one of the first pieces I bought for the museum.
Oh, you do any sculpting with it now? Anything at all? No
I
painting,
just-
nothing?
No, we don't. Oh, a little bit of painting in places, but basically, with that, I started to build. I've got the costume for it, which is made of rubber and junk. You know, it's a really cool looking costume, and I had the full body in here for ages, as you probably remember.
Right,
If you've been, but basically, it was taking up so much space, and on the arms, you maybe got a bangle or two. And I thought, right.
Now, you're always talking about getting the head, weren't you?
Yeah, basically, at the end of the day, I'm going to put all the chest arm and the skirt onto it, and leave it at that. And I think that's more
Sorry,
than it
forgive me, but is the colour supposed to match with the head, or is that just what colour it's supposed to be?
This is just still work in progress.
Yeah.
I'll paint that to match that.
Right.
But then you're actually going to.
Were they green? Is that?
Yeah, it's like a green. But that's going to be ultimately covered mostly. So I'm not doing a detailed sculpt on it because you're not going to see it. It's pointless.
It obviously works out with Joe Wixley. Look at that work. Look at that six-pack.
Yeah.
Who is this little fellow?
This is Hollow Man. It's a Hollow Man, screen-used Hollow Man. Well-worn mask by Kevin Bacon, or his stuntman from Hollow Man. Yeah.
That's weird. And you ended up now doing EE adverts. What do you think of that?
Yeah. I have no.
Now behind us, just briefly, because I noticed this drew my eye when I walked in. Was this Ice Warrior?
Yeah, made by Philip Robinson. Very talented Phil, who's now working on the new show. This is.
What was the story again?
Basically, this was a spin-off. Called Ragnarok.
Ragnarok, yeah.
And it was going to be set in Northumbria, where the Ice Warriors sort of invade a Viking settlement, which would have been really cool. And
isn't Ragnarok?
This is a subtly different design. So it's what I like about this is it's still an Ice Warrior, and yet Phil's managed to change it. And I actually think it's a good design.
I thought he was on a plinter, but he's huge, isn't he?
I really like it. I
like the head design. I like
the head
that.
design's very cool.
I think it's very, very. It's almost like how can I describe this? What are those? Those cars that have those headlights. You know, I'm talking about that.
Yeah.
It's like a Tesla version of the Ice Warrior. You know what I mean?
But Phil's an immensely talented sculptor and monster maker, and he's on the new. He's got work finally on the new show, which is brilliant.
What's his surname? Phil.
Phil Robinson.
Phil Robinson. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, brilliant. I mean, and Phil visits quite regularly, so it's just lovely to have one of his earlier creations.
Now, one thing we haven't mentioned yet, which is just new to the museum,
Yes.
is you can take card payments when you come in.
I can take card payments. But bring cash too, because as I've just found, those card payments take nibbles off what you pay and help small businesses and bring them cash.
You've heard it from the man. Viewers, take heed.
Yeah.
Plus, we thank him profusely for his interview. You'll see us online. Please come to the museum. This
Absolutely.
is what you want. Yeah.
Do come. Open all year round, through the winter.
Check the website though. Check the website.
Not Wednesdays. That's all.
Yeah, don't, because I did that before. Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all year round.
Right. Thank you, Neil.
Very welcome.
Take care. Now then, this section, of course, is the Excellence. Day of the Daleks figures. Silurian. And there's the Ohika's gown. Deadly assassin. We're going to come around again here, and there'll be some new series. Oh, there's canine lock, hang on. A rubber canine, I think in this case, but yeah. Mostly his stuff is all
This is Davros.
authentic.
This is Davros.
Dave Ross again.
Please attend most carefully. This area of Northumberland is now under the control of my Dalek. You will obey all instructions, or you will be exterminated!
This foot looks familiar. What is it? Shrivenzale foot. The Rebos operation. Look, there's the pterodactyl. And there's the Gorn, aka the Gorn of Star Trek. No, it's not. That's the Gorn. Terminus. Mestor. No. Yeah, Mestor's there, wasn't it? Face. Yeah. The Cybermen. There's quite more costumes, more heads here, but again that's from Noel's house party. Cyber Scout, which is the original he bought. A Dalek head. Dalek Trooper costume from Resurrection. Tranquil Repose Dalek out from Revelation. What's these? I haven't seen these before. Dalek Hemisphere. Destroyed Remembrance of the Daleks. Excellent. Cryon. Hyperion Guard. Proton. It's absolutely huge. Chimeran Chimeron or Chimeron soldier. Yes. Urek Tetrap head. Time in the Rani. That's the first story of Sylvester McCoy, wasn't it? Yes, of course, and of course you refurbished that prop. Yeah. This is from the dragon head from Dragonfire. Venus Patrol. Wasn't Sophie Aldred's costume here? Is that it? Yeah, Lisa's top. This is a very small top, but yes.
Someone check the news box. You open a museum of classic science fiction.
Cat People Hemovore, Cheetah Person. There's the bomb from Curse of Fenric. Yeah, Curse of Fenric.
Yes. Good truth. That vow would set me up above the gods. And with the Allendale Dalek too.
Battlefield. Hemovore. And somebody's boots, I think it's Ace's boots as well. Curse of Fenric. What's that? What is that? A smaller bomb. Future train miniature. Alright. I thought it was a bomb. It's a train. Future train. This is the new series display, which is the Cyberman helmet. Worn by Paul Cussy. I think it was donated by Graham Harbour, wasn't it? Yeah. Half soldier rifle from the Doctor's daughter. He's now married to her, apparently, isn't he, David Tennant? Journey to the centre of the TARDIS. Yeah, I remember that one, Matt.
Popping upstairs for 5 minutes, or I'm just getting some water and stuff.
Okay, doke. Simon, Sontaran chest armour from the Sun Sergeant Stratagem. Dream crab from. Ooh, Last Christmas. The smiley thing. That's not from. It's not from. Yeah, Smile. Yeah,